All right, everybody, welcome back to the Golden Tee Lounge. Kevin Lindsay here. It is Monday. It is time to take a look at our daily contest, the Monday mix-up on Beals Creek. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't noticed, if you're watching us on Facebook Live, please check out that blue check mark because we are now officially verified on Facebook as the official Golden Tee channel. It's been something that I've worked for a long time, and trying to get Facebook to do that has been a lot. So it makes me feel cooler. Hopefully you feel cooler and know that you are getting it, your sources from the authenticated one, which is us, yours truly. Beals Creek, all mixed up. You are taking a look at hole one right here. I forgot Adam Kramer was recording in the studio earlier. Hopefully you guys checked out that 2020 video. But let's just clean off that trackball just in case. Thank you guys for all joining us on Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, and of course Facebook. You guys have any questions about anything going on? I'm sure it'll be about a minute or two before somebody asks for the release date of Golden Tee Mobile, which I will give you the same spiel as always. But a lot of good things in the works. 2020 pre-releases get shipped out tomorrow. Will start arriving at locations on Wednesday. Don't know if Adam told you or not, but there will be a lot more of them this year than years past. So be happy. Check out goldentee.com. Click the Find a Game link. Open up the GT Caddy mobile app. Click locations and find if there's a 2020 game near you. That'll start Wednesday morning as operators start to receive those updates and get them installed. Matt Hines, no update on my Dancing with the Stars status. Don't know when that's happening, but I will be sure to let you specifically know that, my friend. Dave Sandmeyer, Josh McDaniel, Phil, Michael, all you guys on Facebook, thank you for joining. It's been a long time since I've played Beals Creek, so mixing it up, probably going to throw some things off for me, but let's get to it. Pull up our leaderboard here as well.
Golfer one with a look at eagle.
$1,350 in today's prize pool. $122 top prize. Joe Massara with a 33 under. That boy is very good at the daily contest. I could only imagine how many games he's actually played to get that score, but if you've never played the daily contest before, it is a prize play option, so make sure you get to your local game and see if you have the prize play option and daily contest. Same course, same conditions, same wins, pins, tee boxes, everything for 24 hours straight. It goes until 1 a.m. Central Time. That means you have about a little under 7 hours left to go to get your scores in. Hopefully, these couple of games that we play here will either give you a good tutorial to follow or give you a good example as to what you shouldn't be playing when it comes to today's daily contest. Josh, we will put out a list of all the pre-release locations on goldentee.com. Of course, as games get installed, you will see them, the 2020 marquee pop up on the Find a Game section of the Livewire website or the Golden Tee mobile app. There's a lot of locations, which means we are just taking our spreadsheet of locations and just plopping it on there. It's up to you guys to call the location, call the vendor, do whatever you have to do to make sure those updates to 2020, the pre-release, is installed before you go out there and try to play, because I don't want to hear it. I'm warning you now. It's going to take some time for operators to get updates installed, so bear with them, bear with us, and enjoy it. So, Monday mix-up. We took Beals Creek, we threw it in our system, mixed it all up, and this is what you're taking a look at. Now, because it is towards the end of summer, we have the original tee boxes in play and the brand new ones, so a lot more variety in the contest that you're going to see here today.
That made the green. Golfer one looking at birdie.
Hey, so far so good. I haven't screwed anything up, which is always a positive way to...
Ready at the tee. It's golfer one.
You guys, I love all of you that join us, and of course, since I've been doing these live streams a couple times a week for a while now, I have the people that always join in and return. But some of you guys just ask questions to purposely throw me off, and it's funny most of the time. But Chris, when does effect chip shot, depending on how you play it? It's like the simplest most terrible answer that I could give you. Hey, but at this rate, after 5 holes of solid golden tee, thank you, Sean Gervais, for the amazing comment. But some solid golden tee, we might not even play more than 1 game because we might just show you how to do it here and then. All right, a little bit of a long look on hole number 6, which is actually Beals Creek, hole 5. So nothing too crazy there. We're just going to take a 10.5 degree driver. We're going to just pound this bad boy up over. And I got all of that. I definitely got more than I wanted. I think I should start keeping averages on how long it takes me before I actually have to hit a chip shot in my live streams. Wow, that might be the first time in a long time that I actually made a chip. My first chip of the day. I'm very proud of myself. Hole 7 is hole number 9. This nice little par 3. We're gonna just take our favorite club, the 5 hybrid, and slide that bad boy in those DMs. Almost great shot points. Forgot to mention it, but hopefully if you are a returning subscriber, you know this. I'm using the Grepper golf balls with my Build-A-Bag set. It has the 9.5 degree driver, 10.5 degree driver, 3 wood, 5 wood, 6 wood, 8 wood, 3 hybrid, 5 hybrid, 6, 8, 9 iron with super spin, and then of course my G and my L with super spin as well. Hole number 8, nice little new tee box look here from hole 18. See if we can at least get this. Yes, it's definitely going to be on the green. I hope. Putting in for eagle, I also hope. Oh, all right, well, decision time. Do I chip it or do I putt it? Good thing we went with the chip. Didn't feel good about that, but it went in the bottom of the cup, which is all that matters. Hole number 9 is hole 12, a par 3. Nice little 12-mile-an-hour wind here. We're just going to let this play itself out. That actually might go in the hole. One hop? Oh, off the stick, though. I can't even be mad at that. Once I saw it hit the green and realized, oh crap, that's coming in hot because I put no bite or backspin on there. Shout out to that flag stick for blocking me out there. All right, 13 under for the front 9. Again, remember, this is not your traditional Beals Creek. Holes and pars are all mixed up. So just because we shot a 13 on the front doesn't mean there is not opportunity for 15, 16, even 17 more strokes on the back 9 as well. Yes, Jeff, Mr. Vardal, thank you for joining us. Good to hear from you, my friend. We will post that list sometime tomorrow or early Wednesday, the list of the locations. Then you guys can get out there and check the Golden Tee Caddy app or the Golden Tee website to check if locations near you have updated their machines yet. Kurt, Zach, Evan, Steve, Toby, David, thank you guys for joining us on the Facebook as well. I'm sure the 2018 World Champ Evan Gossett will give me a few tips as to what I'm doing well and what I'm doing wrong, but always appreciated, my friend. Hole 11, this is a par 5, not drivable here with this original tee box, but it does set us up pretty nicely, I think. Well, I thought. That's actually not bad. You got to play it off to the right or the left a little bit, but not too, man, I wish I'm just going to put up the comments on the stream one of these days. It's going to happen because some of the silly stuff you guys say makes me laugh, but those that don't understand or don't see it probably just think I am losing my mind, which is probably true. Hole number 12, actually hole number 1, pretty straightforward. Even though this is a new tee box, this is actually farther back than some of the original tees, which means we are going to have to just hole out from the fairway, or at least try. Sergio, glad to hear that my stream is going to show you how to play another game, and you're going to have to go out and play more. Because you play more, you get better, shoot better scores, win more money, put more money in. It's a vicious circle of life. Not even vicious, but yeah, I suck at this game, so I quit. You know, that's the thing. You got to play more. You get better the more you play. Believe it or not, at one time, and actually every so often on my live streams, I still suck at this game. So the more you play, the more you go to live events, whether it's Power Events Tournament or Club Lucky or the World Championship, where, you know, go to a live event and don't be afraid to try and ask some of these top guys, these world champions, these great players, ask them to spin around with you. A lot of you guys I met newer players I met St. Louis, Florida, a handful of you guys I've met over the years come up to me. I don't mind spinning a game or two. It's part of the fun of being able to go to these tournaments and hang out and get to meet you guys and talk about the game, you know, your thoughts. And, you know, you guys in Richmond in October, you guys are sure as heck going to give me your thoughts and concerns and maybe some prayers on the 2020 courses. But that's what makes it fun, is you guys help us. And every once in a while, unless you're Danny Boy and you think that every idea we've ever come out with started with you, you guys have good ideas, and it might not seem like it, but we definitely listen to them, especially me, because, you know, I've been around a lot of you guys for so long. Steve Sobel, thank you for asking. The move went really, really well. It's still ongoing, a few things here and there, but for the most part, we're squared away. Now, this is my problem because I've not played a lot of Beals Creek. So this is a new tee box, only 367 yards to the hole, but not really. I don't know if this is drivable. I got a good game going on, but it's only game one, so we're going to say, what the hell, and see what happens. And actually, that was actually a really good hit, but it didn't go out all the way to the 3, so that's no bueno there. But definitely a drivable setup with the right club. Mark Dean, no beer in hand, at least not yet. The Golden Tee Lounge, the new and improved Golden Tee Lounge, is still new and improved, and the last thing I'd want would to be get fired because of that. So, but we'll see. Oh, I thought we were going to get lucky there. Oh. Mark, I also can't give you other Mark Doval. I can't really tell you how much it costs to build a Golden Tee, because you really can't. You can, but it's going to cost you more in the long run to go build a Golden Tee and try to find, you know, solid hardware to do it than to just actually buy one. Definitely should have caught the trees there, but shout out to the invisible trees of Beals Creek. Number 17. Steve Sobel, you will see the new Golden Tee Lounge when the new Golden Tee Lounge is done. Obviously, we just got moved in, so it's going to be some time before you see a lot of new crazy things from the lounge, but we're getting there. Hole 18, this is number 11. Not a really good look here to close out. Tough look here at 374. This might be the time where you put a 8.5 degree driver in your bag, just because it is a bit lower loft. But we've got some time. We'll figure this one out for sure. All right, so 25 for the first game, not bad. Few mistakes here and there, few strokes left on the table. But that's the nice thing about when we do these daily contest streams. As we play more than one game, I get better. Hopefully you get better. You get out there and play more, get better, and everybody wins.
From Beals Creek Golf Club.
I'm looking forward to some exciting golf.
Let's watch the tee shot of golfer 1.
Right on the green.
Golfer 1 with the maiden attempt.
Also, if you guys have some suggestions, it's Monday, so we have until tomorrow to set up this week's Throwback Thursday daily contest. So if you guys have a favorite course that you might want to see, feel free to drop it in the comments as I drop this. I thought I was dropping that shot in the hole. Just kidding. I didn't make that hole in one. Nobody gets a Throwback Thursday daily contest. But if you guys have any suggestions of courses you want to see, throw them up in the comments here, whether on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer. And we'll take your guys' suggestions and choose a random course out of those to be this week's Throwback Thursday contest.
Nice drive.
I will not be here this weekend. I'm heading out of town for a wedding. And I shouldn't say this weekend. I should say Thursday and Friday. So I will do my best to give you guys a live stream remotely. But I will also make sure that Adam Kramer is ready to jump in the Golden Tee Lounge for the very first time and do a live stream. I will do my best to make sure that he is in here and ready to go. So hopefully you guys will have a live stream of this week's Freaky Friday contest from Adam Kramer. But no pressure to Adam. He's probably watching this at home with his kids thinking, that son of a bee just threw it all out there for me. Golden Tee Genter, if you have Facebook, you can join the Facebook group for Golden Tee Home Edition owners. We just posted the most recent leaderboard. We will also get that on GoldenTee.com later tonight. Have until that went out way too far. Not a fan of that.
What was he thinking? What do you think, Peter?
Jeff, I don't know if Black Hills has had more than one daily contest, but I do know that anytime Black Hills has been on there, it has not done well. So it's not that we hate the course, although I do hate the course. It's also because it doesn't get a lot of play because it is so difficult. So
Golfer 1.
it's just a balancing act of finding a course that, you know, appeals to all players and not just our OG bangers.
Well done.
But I will give it consideration.
Golfer 1 with the putter. Drops in. Next up, golfer 1.
All right, that looks a lot better. The bite got too much of it, but that up 6 and that slight elevation change from the tee box does make hole 7, that par 3, which is normally closing out the front 9 on hole 9 there, a little bit easier.
Golfer 1 up at the tee.
Hole number 8, this is a new tee box from hole 18. We're just going to play this safe. There's no flirting with the water needed here, although I say that and then I screw up the shot. But look at that. I'm just laying up for the tough eagle chip.
Just a little spin.
Dave Sandmeyer, Mr. Don Pascioni, thank you guys for joining us. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to just throw them out there now while Don is in the
Let's watch the tee shot.
stream here watching and grabbing the chats. Joe on YouTube asks if Black Hills is the toughest course in Golden Tee history. You know what? Normally I would say that is the hardest course, but the tee box, you know, being able to use golden tees and move them around really changes the way that course plays. I would say it's in the top 5 of the hardest, though. All right, this went well last time. We bounced it off the pin. We'll move our tee box back and see if that wind can push us to a hole-in-one. Got the distance, just not the direction we wanted.
Golfer 1 for birdie.
Actually, Joe and Jeff, since we're talking about Black Hills, we'll get a poll start on Golden Tee Fan. So if you have not joined the Golden Tee Fan Facebook group, make sure you get out there and join it. And let's see what you guys think is the toughest hole or course in Golden's history. I know Bella Toscana will probably be a top 5. Black Hills, Jeff Wardell, since you're here, you can probably fill in some of the harder ones. I mean, I enjoy all of them, but I also love this game a bit more than your average player because I'm crazy.
The golfer won. Excellent work, Peter.
Josh, can I beta test the home edition update for you? You know, I can't tell you yes or no there. You feel free to ask Josh Pick on that one, and we'll go with whatever he says.
Jim, it's perfectly in the fairway.
Mouth, Corey Edwards, thank you guys for joining us here.
You have to get it to the pin.
So this was what I was worried about, is that I played the first game relatively well, and now the second one's kind of in between. But if anything, if I've learned anything from doing these live streams so much, is that means our third game will be our best. So we've got some time here. Hole number 12 is actually hole 1. Interesting new tee box that is actually farther away from the pin than the original ones. Got a better line that one for sure. Yes, Paul, same. I will absolutely be in Richmond. We've got a lot of fun plans ready to go for Richmond, stuff we're working on. You'll see a lot of streaming content, a lot of interviews, a lot of all kinds of fun stuff going on with the Richmond tournament coming up in a few weeks here. Yes, how could I forget Southern Oaks? Southern Oaks is definitely one of the harder courses as well. Coconut and Woodland are interesting, Jeff, because I've never looked at them as very difficult courses, like, or the top 5. I mean, I've definitely had my fair share of bad games on Coconut and Woodland, but interesting that you would put those on your list.
This one's right in the fairway.
No love for great shot points. Alright, we're going to try this one again. 367-yard par 5. This is one of the new tee boxes. Definitely drivable. Wasn't sure of it the first time, but we're going to make it happen this time. And by this time, I mean it's going to go...
Too much of that one, Jim.
Alright, now I want to know, I don't have the volume turned up, but somebody explain to me how I did not hit a tree there. And I'm looking, actually I kind of want to open the door, because now the new Golden Tee Lounge is not far from our artist. But most of them have gone home at this point. How did I not hit a tree? Because if I would have hit a tree, I'd be putting in for double eagle. But we still got the birdie. We're going to move on. This is only game 2. Just like a fine wine, everything gets better with time and age and experience. Although this tee shot, that's actually a little bit better.
You'll be happy with this.
Didn't think I was getting that anywhere close to the hole, but I will take it.
Call for 1 from the tee box.
Last time we hit a 3-wood that went through some invisible trees, so we are just going to high tee a 5-wood to play it safe. Actually might have a really good line at it. That down 7 green and the left 4 really can help you out here. Now remember, if this is your first time joining us or you haven't watched in a while, I have a down 8 slope, 14-foot pin. Always pull back to the C to try and slow down your putt. It's not always going to work. It's really just how it affects the rollers when you pull back. But if you noticed, I kind of pushed forward with my fingers a little bit because you don't want to push it too hard. Don't know if this is going to be a shot that I can get on there with the grabbers, but we'll just, just going to try to be the cocky guy who would say,
With a putt for birdie.
you get the chip in for eagle, but that's all right.
Time to check in. Jim and Peter are ready at the first hole of Beals Creek Golf Club.
All right, we've got some things to work on and improve. Let's see if game 3 can make it happen for us. One of the things that I did need to improve was my tee shot. But that's all right. We made the chip in for eagle. 8.5 degree driver doesn't snap up as much on the hook as long as it clears the trees, and if you flat it instead of a full, it goes higher. Okay. All right. I meant to ask you earlier, Jeff, what you meant by that, but now I see it. I think. All right. This looks good. Come on. Shot points? Oh, that is painful if I ever saw it. Wow. 6 feet, no shotties. It should just be my new player nickname. Hole number 3. This is actually hole 2 with one of the new tee boxes. A straightforward par 4 here. See if we can keep this shoddy train going here. It's only a left one, but I think that actually might work. Look at that.
This one's on track.
I do that little whatever you call that because it's probably the only shot I'm actually going to hole out. But I will take it. Did not think that with that up one, left one, it was going to come in like that. But, hey, it did. I'll take the shot points. I will take the extra stroke. It's followed up with a hole-in-one here. That'd be nice. Backspin. I should have put roll on it. Now, if I would have put roll on it, we all know I would have hit it too hard. Would have went in the sand, chipped it, and then missed it, and then I would have parred or bogey it. So, guess I'm okay with that. All right, hole 6 is where we had some issues last game, even though it went perfectly fine the first game. So let's see if I hit that too soft. Yep, hit it too soft. That's the it's the only way I know how to play Golden Tee. And it happens a lot in the live streams is if I hole out, there's a good chance that I'm going to screw it up within a couple holes. And there we go. So,
Call for one from the tee box.
looks like we may be playing a 4th game here.
Good one.
See, the problem there, Josh, is that I hit the 6-wood on game 1, no problem. And I actually moved that, on this game here, moved it up higher in the tee box than I wanted to. So the fact that I moved it up higher, closer to the green, and hit it soft, and this is going to go in, right?
What a shot. Hole in one. I still can't believe it.
I feel like this is 2014, 2015, and I'm playing Golden Tee in Monmouth, Illinois at the Bijou Pub on a Wednesday night, because this is literally what happens. I hole out, I feel good, and then I water, and then I ace the next shot. I mean, this is... I wish I was making this up. This would be great TV if I was making it up.
I don't know if this is going to make it, Jim.
Nope. That managed to escape the danger. Peter, any thoughts?
He'll launch it if he gets
Jeff, I really hope, my friend, you're not telling me that the 6-wood needs to be learned like I've never used the club before. Although apparently I don't know how to use a lob wedge either.
here.
Oh, come on, that was not even fair.
Gear, Peter.
Wow, okay.
This is a hole. Take it
All right, we're just gonna...
Oh boy.
it's a bad game. I can't believe I just quit out in the daily contest where I had a pullout and a hole-in-one. But there's times you just have a bad game, you just gotta quit and restart.
Jim and Peter are ready at the first hole of Beals Creek Golf Club.
So we will call this game 3.5.
Golfer one.
As I quit out to start again because now I'm just,
Good. But this isn't.
I figured, Jeff, I just had to give you a hard time.
Peter, what do you think?
Just a short little chip.
It's always how you want to start a game after you DNF'd. That's okay.
Ready to tee off. It's golfer one.
I would have just left. I would have left the live stream up and everything and just went home if that went in the hole. Because, that would have been the story of my life.
Ready at the tee. It's golfer one.
Very nice. The fairway is good.
I hit that one too soft. Was really hoping I'd be able to
Well, that was a nice lag.
pull off some magic.
Needs this for birdie. Next up, golfer one.
Now see, that time I put release on it, but I hit it a little bit harder.
Golfer one. Putting. That's in the hole. Great birdie. On tee now. It's golfer one.
All right, now because I have a terrible score and I've screwed some things up already, now I will hit a great shot on this hole. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was better than what we've been doing. Disappointing.
Ready at the tee. It's golfer one.
Would have been a great shot to have release on.
Golfer one. Trying for eagle. Golfer one is ready to tee off.
All right, we didn't ace that one, thankfully.
That was close.
Golfer one with a chance at birdie. Golfer one ready to hit. That better take wings.
Okay, apparently after getting on the green
Baby wipe.
on hole 8 the first game, I just am going to baby
Watch the power
everything else, so
close to the pin.
On the green in pretty good shape, Peter.
There you go.
no bueno on hole 8.
Ready at the tee. It's golfer one.
Also, no bueno on hole 9. Oh, yep, no bueno. Alright, we are going to all close our eyes. This is technically game 5, I guess.
There's never a bad day for Golden Tee Golf. And at
This is game 5. We'll call it game 5 because normally on game 5 I step up and actually play good Golden Tee. So,
let's join Jim Nance.
stretch out a little bit.
Golf Club.
John gave me the Deadeye pep talk.
Today with Peter Jacobs.
We're good to go.
On tee now.
Look at that. Beautiful shot to start things off. Kind of a beautiful shot.
Shot out of this stuff.
Boom.
Magic around the green.
You wash away tilts. You wash away terrible tilts with eagles and hole-in-ones.
Tee.
and that's what we're going to do. Wash away tilts, or tilt your tilt. I'm putting in for birdie, which is great.
Golfer 1 with
But compared to all those shots we've had on hole 2, which is normally the par 3 hole 6, that was awful.
ready to hit.
This is one large drive.
Different approach here. We're going to have to bite this shot if we want it to go anywhere near the cup. It's a good attempt.
Golfer 1 with a birdie effort. Ready to tee off. It's golfer 1.
Oh, come on.
Golfer 1 with a shot for birdie.
Yeah, I think, Jeff, my problem is I used backspin on the first game, and I'm so stuck in my ways, but it's all right. It's kind of reminiscent of what I did game 1. That's all I wanted, is just putt in for eagle on hole 5.
1.
Boom.
Let's watch the tee shot of golfer 1.
Put and release on this shot. We'll see what happens. Actually, I just needed a better line there. But having 10 feet away, putting in for eagle, I can't really complain too much.
Ready to tee it up. Golfer 1.
If this could go in, I'd feel really good about my decision to quit 2 games.
Target.
Golfer 1 looking for a birdie.
All right, so we are 10 after 7. We are back on track for par. We are not even going to think twice about just hitting a really hard shot here on hole 8. A hard shot that I thought I hit hard, but apparently didn't, because I almost screwed up again, almost aced it. Really weird. Don't know how that putt went in, but make sure if it's an up 7, left 7 green slope that you do better at putting than what I just did, please. Catch the green. Yeah.
This is just a plain old bad line.
Not the best attempt, but putting in for birdie. Jeff, I've just never learned fulls. I mean, I've done it occasionally, but just not my thing. I've tried it. One of these streams, I will try fulls for the heck of it. I just, you gotta remember, I've been playing this game since I could barely stand to the deck. So, I mean, I didn't start pulling back most of my shots until probably 2011. So, it's just a matter of not having the time to learn the fulls as much. I've done a few of them, you know, just for the heck of it, but
Golfer 1 with a an eagle. Golfer 1 on tee.
Set himself up nicely here. That's right in the fairway.
With club in hand, it's golfer 1.
Jim, it won't make it.
Golfer 1.
all right, 17 after 11. We've got a good rhythm here. Got a few holes coming up that we haven't played in a while because we might have quit before them. But
Unbelief.
think we're good here.
Good. A nice lie in the fairway.
Golfer 1 with a possible birdie. Ready It's golf for one.
Now this time I went straight at it instead of doing the A1, just because I want to be able to let this bad boy roll up towards the green. Although that's not my fault. I had a solid shot. I just pulled back to the right and hit it out to the left. Was not what I was intending to do, but that's okay. Frank and John, thank you for joining us on Facebook and our watch party on Golden Tee Fan.
The tee.
Hole 14, I'm going to go a little bit softer of a shot to get around those trees. Want to have a nice nice little 8-wood in. Now, I hit it, the distance is a little bit more than I wanted. Didn't get it as straight, which is disappointing. That's all right. John, nothing much, just, you know, playing some Golden Tee in the Golden Tee Lounge here on a Monday. Doesn't feel like a Monday. I don't know why. All right, we are going to try this again. This is a drivable par 5, hole 15, normally number 7. It's got this fancy tee box. I'm going to hopefully get on the green, or, you know, last time we hit a tree that the game didn't register as a tree. You know, I will, you know, yell at the artist later, but that's okay. All right, so high tee, 10.5 degree driver. Feel like that's the same exact tree that I should have hit again.
He'd sure like to have that.
That's impressive.
Fly is awful.
All right. Now I'm definitely sending that to the artist, because when I'm playing like crap, it's okay, but when I'm playing good and it ruins my game, that it's a heartbreaker.
It's a putt here, Peter. Golf for one at the tee.
Which means I got an ace hole 16 now. Ah, heartbreaker.
Golf for one. Will putt. Count it for a birdie, 2. Golf for one up at the tee.
All right, this one, we got it pretty close last time with the high 5 wood, so we're going to give it a bit more. Although I didn't get it out far enough right. That's all right.
Has a shot.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it.
Golf for one.
I'm sure there's a better shot out there, but all right, hole 18. I've not been able to get an eagle here yet. Just for you, Jeff. Although I should have went right one, I left one. That was stupid, but hey, that's okay. That's kind of hilarious, actually. I actually like this better, let's be honest.
Very
Oh,
nice.
yeah, yep. I realized after the fact that I wasn't paying attention exactly what you said, but that's all right. Few mistakes, few bumps in the road, all green and blue across the board here, 27 under. There is, of course, always a better score out there, but that's going to be it for me tonight in the Golden Tee Lounge. Be sure to check in back throughout the week. We'll have more Golden Tee 2020 content. We still need to talk about the 2 new golf balls that are coming out, and then, of course, plethora of other things like closest to the pin and events mode and all kinds of stuff. So, thank you once again for joining me in the Golden Tee Lounge. Make sure, as always, to send your great shots to YouTube. Send them in to us. And until next time, play more Golden Tee.
Golf for one on tee. Get the snorkel.
Hit him good. Look at this.
Did you see that? Just shy of the green.
It's a beautiful day for Golden Tee Golf.